so on this one we have all our information to construct. The more important thing is to make sure that these are in line with each other. So we're going to make sure that we achieve that. And this is just a simple 90 degrees. So in order for me to mirror this, I have to take half of that 90 degrees and mirror this at a 45. And you'll see that in the example of when I actually go through it. But everything else on here should be more or less self-explanatory, except you want to make sure that these dotted lines that are showing the inside of these pipes are offsets from these, as opposed to doing a circle with a radius of 16. So you want to keep it nice and smooth as whatever fluid or air is going through this. So that's why we're going to use the offset when we get to looking at these arcs. Okay, so like we started with the other one, let's go ahead and create a rectangle. I'll click it here, and then I'll type in the dimensions for my bottom flange, which is 19, 1.3. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a line going right from this midpoint up at a distance of 13.3. So let's use line. We're going to go in the up direction, so I'll go ahead and turn ortho on. I'll go in the up direction, 13.3. Here I will create a circle that has a diameter of 19. So I'm going to create a circle center diameter. 19 will be the diameter. I'll create the other circle that's on the inside that has a dimension of 10. So circle center diameter. Click here. And it will be 10. The one on the inside, as you can see, is going to be 12. So let's go ahead and create that circle as well. So circle center diameter here, and this will be 12. Okay, so my hidden lines, or the other lines, are down from this one. So what I'm going to do is use the copy command, select this line that I have created, choose the end point here as my base point, and then I'm going to click on these two quadrants and these two quadrants. Remember that if quadrant is not showing up on yours, it's because you do not have it selected and you're running O-snaps. So you can select it here. Alright, so once you're done copying that, I'll go ahead and delete this middle line. Use the trim command. And then I'm going to trim these lines away from here. What I want to do at these points is I have these lines here, and I want to have a gap in between them, and then I'm going to extend them up. But there's a lot quicker command in doing that, and we're going to use the one that's called break at a single point. So we're going to break at a point. First thing I'm going to do is select the icon, select my line, and then I have to select the point that I want it to break at. It's going to be right at this intersection. I'll do the same on the other side. So I'll choose break at a single point, choose my line, and then choose this intersection. And what that does is now you can see that that line is indeed separated at that point. Let's go ahead to the layer command and go ahead and create a hidden layer. So I'm going to start with a new layer. I'll give it the name of hidden. I'll make the color of it red. Change it from continuous, and then I'll select the word load. Scroll down to the word hidden. Okay. And I'll select it here. Okay. And now I have created my layer. I'll close the layer box. I want to turn these objects that I'm selecting now into hidden lines. So I'm going to select them first. And it looks like I accidentally selected some wrong lines, but that's okay. I'll select both of these lines. Then I'll put them on the hidden layer. For the ones that I accidentally selected wrong, I'll use the match properties. Select my circle here. And then I'll click on these two lines here. And escape out of that command. Okay, now I'm ready to start constructing my other part on this side. So what I'm going to do is use the geometry that I already have here. So I'll choose copy, and I'm just going to copy these bottom lines from this base point, and then I'll put it over like so. Now I want to create a 45-degree line that I'm going to use to mirror. So I'll choose construction line, angle, type in my angle, which is 45. Now what I want you to do is I want you to go and touch this midpoint. And then now I got my little tracking symbol on it. Now I can come away from it and type in 13.3. Escape from that command. Now I can go ahead and mirror this across. So let's choose mirror. And I'm going to select all of these objects. And I can choose any points on this line. So you might get a midpoint here. Click there. And let's go to that intersection, which is here. And then enter. So I want to answer no to that question. Let's go ahead and delete this line here. Choose the fillet command, radius. And the radius will be 4 for this one. So 4, enter. And I'm going to radius just these two lines. Go back to the fillet command. Radius will be 16. And then I'm going to radius these two lines. Let's go to the offset command. Give it a distance, which is 1. I'm going to select this arc and offset it to this direction, and this arc offsetting to this direction. Go back to trim, and this time I will select a cutting edge. So I'll select the word cutting edge. I want you to select the two arcs that you just created. Enter. And now you can go ahead and trim off those lines. Then escape. Let's choose match properties again. I can choose any one of these red lines I want, so I'll select that one. And then I'll select my two arcs. Escape. And that looks like a completed 45-degree elbow. I'm sorry, 90-degree elbow. Okay, so thank you for watching this one.